Hey guys, I hope you guys had a great 3 weeks off, great spring break, just staying safe, staying healthy. If there's anything that we can do for you, please let us know, whether it be food or, something maybe silly like toilet paper that isn't silly. If you don't have any toilet paper or regular paper towels, anything that we can provide, please let us know. Anything that's going on at home that's not what's supposed to be going on, let us know. We're more than happy to help in every capacity. Let me or another teacher know, and we will try to figure it out. That being said, today is the first day of our NTI lessons. I'm really excited to, kind of get back to it. Hopefully these are helpful and these are able to just let us learn still. Every day in my class, at least, you're going to have a video. You're going to have a worksheet, and the worksheet for today and tomorrow is actually the same, and it should look like this, and it's under the Google Drive. It should look like this right here. Well, hopefully it doesn't look like that. Looks something like this. Where'd it go? Right here. Something like this. So if you need help, these similar triangles will show you what we're doing, and hopefully this video helps. If there's anything else besides that, you can come in during our Zoom sessions. Make sure you looked at that getting started page so you know how to kind of go through the Google Classroom. We're going to be talking about similar triangles today, and the goal of today will be to, let me make sure I have it right. The goal of today will be make sure that I can use a angle measure. I can use angle measures to determine whether two triangles are similar or not. So we're going to talk about what does similarity mean, and then how we can use angle measures to determine whether they are similar or not. Remember to contact me if you need help. You can contact me at brandon.castillo@fayette.kyschools.us. That's my email, or through Google Classroom, and we can figure it out. We can Zoom chat. We can figure out a time where I can help you, or just come during that Zoom meeting. This is, I think, 10 or 10:30 in the morning. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go into the examples that I'm sure you guys missed so much. We're going to go through an example real fast.
How can you use angle measures to determine whether two triangles are similar? Think about this question during the lesson. Justin designs a pair of flags for a model sailboat. The larger flag is 1.5 times the size of the smaller flag. How can Justin determine whether the triangles that represent the flags are similar? Remember, figures are similar if a sequence of rotations, reflections, translations, and dilations maps one figure onto the other.
So this is where we're going to stop for example 1. The biggest thing is that figures are similar if a sequence of rotations, reflections, translations, and dilations map one figure onto the other. So it doesn't matter if they're bigger or smaller, kind of in a facing different ways, maybe needs to reflect or something. If they have the same shape, then they are similar. And we can prove that they have the same shape using angles. And the way we're going to do that is what this whole lesson for today and tomorrow really is talking about. So I'm going to go to example 2, and we're going to show you how we can do that. So we can prove that triangles are similar if at least two of their angles are the same. So in this example, I see that for the first triangle, they have an angle of 70 and another angle of 50. So both triangles have angles of 70 and angles of 50. Therefore, it is similar. In this one, you see that the triangle RST has an angle of 85 45 and 50. Triangle XYZ has an angles of 85, 53, and 42. They have one angle that is the same of 85, but the other two are not the same, therefore it is not similar. So that's really all we're looking at. Please remember to do the Google form. I'm going to go through some examples in a second, but if you don't do the Google form, I can't see if you did. If you were online, I can't tell. So please make sure you do the Google form. Make sure you get 100%. You can click edit your responses until you get that 100%. Go to the getting started page if you are having trouble figuring out how to do the Google form, or contact me. The Google form is the most important part every single day. It shows me that you're doing what you're supposed to, and making sure that you're finishing the work, getting the grades that you are supposed to get. That Google form is what's going to be in the grade book for the day. So I'll go through a couple of examples. The first one's going to be like kind of an easier one. It would be something just like that example we just went through. Let's say this is triangle 1. It has angle measures of 25, 90, and what would that be? 115, 65. And we see that the second triangle also, we'll make the triangle look a little bit smaller. Remember, it doesn't matter if it's a different size as long as it's the same shape. So we'll just say it's smaller. We'll say this angle measures still 25, 65, and 90. So they have all the same angles. As long as they have two angles that are the same, it is the same shape. Therefore, it is similar. So these are similar. It is similar. That's because this triangle on the left has an angle of 25, 25. 90, 90. I only need 2. I could have picked 60. They really have 3, but I just need 2. You might run into some that might be a little bit more challenging though. For example, this one right here, this is 30, 80. That's supposed to be an 8. Let me erase it. 80 right here. And we will just put another triangle like this. Let's say 80 and 70. So just looking at it, oh shucks. So what I say, sorry. 80, 30. You guys know my handwriting's not the best, I'm sorry. 80, 70. So when we look at these, we know that I have at least one angle that's the same, 80 and 80. So now we have to figure out, okay, how can I see, maybe they might have the same second angle is the same, but I don't see that right now. Remember that all the angles inside a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So all angles inside a triangle, the interior angles, add up to 180 degrees. So using that, I know that this angle right here, whatever this angle is right here, which we don't know, plus this angle and this angle have to all add up to 180 degrees. All the inside angles of a triangle add up to 180. So what I could do is 180 minus 80 minus 30, and that would give me 70. That would give me 70. So this angle is no longer missing, and I know that it is 70 degrees. And what you'll see is now I have one, this left one has an angle of 70 degrees, the right one also has an angle of 70 degrees. So it has two angles that are the same, and therefore it is a similar triangle. I'll go through that one more time. So if you look at a triangle and you know two of the angles, maybe 65, and I'll just make up 35, you know that this angle right here plus this one and this one, the interior angles of a triangle, all add up to 180. So 65 plus 35 plus some angle we don't know, I'll call it x, is equal to 180. So x is equal to 80 in this case. If you need extra help, make sure that you go through the files right here. So these are going to be on the Google Forms. These are the questions that you're going to have to figure out. You're either going to have to find a missing angle measure. So for example, what is the missing angle measure of Z or S? Are they similar or not? For day 1 and day 2, these are basically the same things. This little squiggly line is just asking, are these two similar or not? And those are the questions that you're going to have for day 1 and day 2. If you need extra help on those, please don't hesitate to ask. You can use the Google document. You can use this video. I can provide more videos from YouTube that will be helpful. Make sure you finish that Google form, and I hope you guys are all doing great. This is the video for day 1 and day 2. So you will not have another video for day 2. Make sure you get 100% on the form. Yeah, hope you guys are doing good. See ya.